Let's do some tags today. Let's do some tags. Okay, let's do some tags now. That was my tag song. Do you like it? Today I'm wearing my Make Art Not War shirt, and we are here to do a fun brand new tag that I was actually tagged in because I asked to be, but never mind, it's still exciting. This tag was created by Simone Watson, links in the doobly-doo to her channel, definitely go check it out. I watched her answers to this tag and her book sounds like hella interesting, so definitely go check that out. But this is the Authortube world building tag. Apparently there's another tag with the same name out there, but whatever. This is all about your world in your work in progress. For this I am going to be using The Game, which is a fan fiction that I am rewriting into an original sci-fi fiction. Don't freak out, it's not 50 Shades of Grey situation going on here. A lot of the story is original, I just have to change around some of the aliens and stuff. So let's do the thing. This tag would be great to do for some of my other books too, and maybe I'll do it for multiple books, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It is kind of a long tag, so I'll try to keep my answers fairly succinct. Question 1, describe your story and world. Very quickly, it is a sci-fi story. It stars a woman named Song, who is an intergalactic slave. Song has been sold, and she has been sold into this thing, this death arena, where she has to participate in these battle games with her team of misfits and try not to die. And also hopefully try to escape at some point. So the world of this story is obviously set in outer space, and most of it takes place on a space station called the Transmosphere. Question number 2 is, are there any wars or conflicts affecting your character's life? The conflicts affecting her life are that every week she and her friends get thrown into this death arena and have to try not to die. That is the main conflict. An overarching subtler conflict is the fact that the Mu are illegally taking people, which is not known about by any authorities, at least at the beginning of the book. So that's a bit of a conflict there. Number 3, tell us about your MC's family and culture. Song was abducted from a human colony on the fringes of the Milky Way when she was very young, and she was raised by the Mu to be their slave. So she really doesn't have a lot of human culture left to her. The Mu culture is very structured. In their society, it's sort of not cool to show a lot of emotion. However, because they are so sort of repressed as a society, they really enjoy watching these games where they can become attached to these different players, and you know, when they die, they're allow themselves to feel sad about it or feel some emotion about it. Number 4, what dangers does your MC face / what does she fear? Well, that's pretty obvious. The danger she faces is weekly being thrown into a death arena. However, on top of that, she is afraid of water because she never learned how to swim. The Mu do not swim. And so at one point she gets placed into an arena that's mostly water, and she is completely terrified out of her mind. Question 5, are there holidays in your world, or if you don't have any specific holidays, what makes your MC happy? I'm sure there are holidays, but they never come up because most of it takes place on the Transmosphere. When Song is happy, she does like to sing, which is where she got her name. She's not happy through most of this book, so she really doesn't sing. What makes Song happy though is being with the people that she loves. Question 6, how does your MC's generation differ from their parents or grandparents? Song is enslaved and her parents were not. The theft of humans has been going on at least as long as Song's lifetime, and probably quite a while before that. They're being abducted from these fringe colonies where nobody really knows that it's happening. So honestly, I'm not entirely sure how Song's generation differs all that much from her parents or grandparents, except for that they are definitely going further and further out into space and colonizing further and further away from Earth. Humans are definitely becoming more of a part of the galactic scene. Question 7, how do people get around in your world? Spaceships mostly, but they also travel through these sort of stargates if they need to travel a great distance. Really need a better name for it. I'm working on that, but that's essentially what they are. Question 8, what do people eat in your world? Well, Song and her friends are given sort of uninteresting nutrition squares. Not very interesting or tasty. But hey, it keeps them from dying. Question 9, what games or fun things did your MC do as a child? Well, when she was a child, she was being trained to be a slave. She was placed in her family, probably in her teens. She enjoyed breaking out of the slave compound to just go and hang out, looking at the jungle, because the Mu live on a jungle planet. And she never tried to escape necessarily. She just wanted to get out and see the beautiful jungle. Number 10, what do people generally do for fun in your world? Well, the Moo like to watch death competitions on TV. Question 11, what is a song that everyone knows in your world? Music doesn't really come up too much. At one point, Song sings, but it's in a very not fun moment, and I won't spoil it for you. Song singing. It's a little weird. Number 12, what language does your MC speak and what slang is common? I don't really have any slang. Song speaks at least 2 languages, the first one being Galaxy Common, which is sort of an overarching language that most people learn to speak, and she also speaks the Moo language. Question 13, what does your MC's society consider important? What about your MC? What Song considers important are her friends. Simple as that. Number 14, what rites of passage are there in your world? As far as the Moo culture, when they become adults, they wear different head coverings to signify their status. There's also another species that participates in sort of a body modification as you get older, with tattoos and piercings and that kind of thing, but you don't really see that, it's just kind of mentioned in the story. Number 15, what is pop culture like in your world? Yeah, you already know, the death games are very popular for the Moo. If the Moo were humans, they would definitely be into things like Survivor and reality TV. They feel like fake things on TV and faking emotion are not appropriate, and only like real emotion should ever be shown. Question number 16, what are popular legends and folktales in your world? Nothing really comes up. Maybe I'll think of some. There is some talk of religion in this story, but not really legends or folktales. And number 17, tell us a few fun facts about your MC's world. Fun facts about the death arena. One of the big things that does come up in this story is that the Moo like the different teams to fit certain archetypes. And so there's a team of like the physical badasses, and there's a team of the ones who have like the psychic abilities, and there's a team of the ones who are the cleverest. And Song and Company, by accident, end up in Yellow Team, which is the archetype of underdogs. So the arenas and the situations that they get put in are sort of sculpted to keep them in this role of underdogs, because everybody loves to root for an underdog, so they've got to have a team that fits that archetype. So that's just, I don't know, that's just kind of a fun tidbit that you might enjoy about this world. There you go, that was the Authortube world building tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long. If I tag anyone, I will put it in the comments below, so just go check that out. Otherwise, I tag you. Definitely do this tag, it's super fun. Remember everyone that I post new videos Mondays and Fridays. All the links to my social media are also in the doobly-doo, so go check those out. And I will see you again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye!